Hello, this is Blank, and it's been 3 months, alright? It's been like 3 months since I've last uploaded a video. It's about us reaching 200 subscribers, and that is a huge milestone. It's like double 100. 100's like, I mean, you already know. Anyways, let's drop into the main topic of this video. 2020 is a weird year, you know? It's like the weirdest year of the 21st century so far. There's a lot of bad stuff that's been happening. You know, the most noticeable one, the one that you actually need to be scared of, I guess. Not really scared of, I guess you can say cautious about, is the big C, you know, the one that will take your breath away or something like that. Even though there have been a lot of bad things that happened in 2020, we're closing in to 2021. Most people even call it 2020 Part 2, but I am really hopeful that 2021 would be a better year than 2020. But even so, 2020 is still pretty generous to some of us. It's not only bad, it's kind of good too. So if you want to skip around the video, there are timestamps on the video, so you can jump around if you don't want to watch this. Because this is going to be probably a long one, hopefully not too long, but this isn't more of a gameplay video, this is more of a podcast, I guess you could say. So, 2020 has brought us a lot of bad things to worry about. The Big C has brought a lot of deaths amongst us, and it's not something that one should be celebrating about. Death is not a joke, and definitely should be careful about what we're doing. Everyone should, you know, take care of themselves. If, you know, you don't want to take care of yourself, just take care of yourself for others. Because some people can't handle when they've gotten the C, because, you know, some people have their health kind of deteriorated. Most of us are still fine at home, you know, just chilling. But definitely keep ourselves safe, wash our hands frequently, observe proper hygiene and all that good stuff. And there's also been a lot of fire going around the world, not just literal fire, but stuff like heated arguments. And stuff like that isn't really that healthy towards the earth, because heated arguments, especially amongst big groups, often end in a very significant and mostly devastating effect towards the environment. Not only that, it also affects the world and how we see things. There's also been a lot of controversies around a lot of things. Stuff like, you know, simple things, stuff like dream, you know, cheating and all that stuff. I'm not going to go in depth about that topic because I'm not one to be asked about that. Check it for yourselves, because you can't just take my word for it. I'm just a random person on the internet. And there are also controversies around my own favorite Minecraft server. It's Ham5teak. If you haven't seen already, definitely watch the video of Italian Ninja. If you want to see the other side of the story, go ahead and talk to Ham5teak management team yourself. And let us not forget to bid our farewell to our beloved Flash player. Flash will no longer be supported after the December of 2020, and honestly, it's kind of a bummer. But, you know, things like that need to happen in order to improve. There might be some few replacements, stuff like Unity, Java, stuff like that. But Flash games that need Flash player to run may no longer be available in the web, so you might need to get your own copies. There might be archives around the internet, but it's better safe than sorry. However, 2020 is very, very generous to me, at least. It may not be the best year for me, but it's still, decent, I guess. I wouldn't say 2020 as the best year for me because, just like every other year, I have a lot of problems. But 2020 to me is really, really remarkable. I was able to discover myself more because I was free from stuff. A few months ago, I was suffering from depression. I don't even think, my parents even know, but a few friends of mine know, and I was free from it for quite a while now, and it's even greater. It's been better since 2020 has been running. I was able to get free from stuff, and I get to discover myself more during the quarantine days. I was alone at home, and it felt like, you don't really need anyone. To me, at least, I didn't need anyone to feel like I'm good. I didn't need anyone to tell me that, hey, it's all gonna be good. Because I have myself, and I discovered that you don't really need anyone to stay good. You're gonna be good by yourself, and if anything, you can always reach out to anyone, especially your friends, if you need any company. Speaking of friends, I also got a lot of new friends during this 2020. The most remarkable ones I met on Discord and, games. I would like to mention their names. ElectricEel. I'll add his YouTube channel down below. You should definitely check him out because his videos are edited like a pro. It's so clean and really knows what he's doing. He knows how to code, he knows how to host his own server. Oh, speaking of servers, ElectricEel is making a new Minecraft server. You should definitely take note of that. Also, Phantom and Sugondees. Yep, Sugondees nuts. These two have been part of my Discord group. They're absolute fantastic. Phantom is a really good builder in Minecraft and at the same time a really, really fun gamer to play with. I play with him in Mobile Legends and sometimes in Genshin Impact. It's a blast. It's a blast. Sugondees is also a great Minecraft builder. They're absolutely phenomenal. They're absolutely better than me in every way in building in Minecraft. I'm just the technical geek that knows the technical stuff about Minecraft, and they're the one that just builds absolutely amazing builds. Sugondees knows a lot about, war machines, I guess you could call them, tanks, jets. You name it, he can build it. Also, I was able to unite with a friend of mine that I even considered as a brother. That's how close I feel with him. I was glad he was able to wake up from a spell that he was on, because last year wasn't really the best year either, but definitely better now than last year. Also, I can make this videos now because I had the best Christmas present ever so far. I would hope that this wouldn't be the best ever. It's the best. I got a new laptop, so you should definitely subscribe and press the notification bell down below so you won't be the last person to watch the new videos that I will be posting soon. In the gaming realm, there's a lot of things happening in 2020, so I'll just mention the few that are absolutely phenomenal. Let's start with Minecraft. Minecraft has had a lot of updates recently, and in 2020 it was planned that there would be a Caves and Cliffs update for Minecraft, It was beautiful. There's a lot of things happening. There are these wonderful pets called axolotls. They're absolutely adorable. In the real world, they're really cute. They're really alien-looking creatures, but they're really adorable. And in the game, they can also play dead. And I think the the one is the glow squid, which is, I mean, I'll be honest, I was disappointed because glow squid really, come on, man. I would have voted for like the golden mushroom cow, because you know mushrooms are rare, and if you make a golden mushroom like an artifact or something like that, that would be absurd. That would be phenomenal. I feel like I've used phenomenal and absurd countless of times in this video, but definitely I would pick that over the glow squid that would probably just glow, I guess? What would you even get from that? Anyways, Among Us has had a huge popularity spike. Not even a spike, it's like a table that is even growing. Among Us has had a lot of players going around this year, probably because everyone's pretty much at home and all that, so they have a lot of time to play some games with friends. And it's I admit it's really fun. You wouldn't really expect to have that much content to be repeatably played in a long time. And it's all good. Another notable mention would be going towards Cyberpunk 2077. Now, Cyberpunk 2077 is like the most hyped game of 2020. It's probably everyone's most awaited game ever in this year. However, there are a lot of people who were disappointed about the game. I believe that they would be patching some bugs and would probably making the graphics better, because Cyberpunk 2077 as it stands today has a lot of bugs and wasn't as realistic as people expected, because as it stands today, GTA 5, even GTA 4 has better realistic physics than Cyberpunk 2077. Alongside Cyberpunk 2077 is Genshin Impact, probably one of the best games of 2020. Not to mention, you know, Hades. Hades is absolutely phenomenal. I've used those words so much. Genshin Impact is like built the new standard for a mobile game. Not even a mobile game, I guess you could say crossplay. It's like, you know, Breath of the Wild, and you could say Monster Hunter and Dauntless, and a gacha game at the same time. It's a weird combination of genres, but it works like soup on, I don't know, soup on rice, I guess. It's good. Also, ROTMG, or Rotmig, or Realm of the Mad God, is going on a really nice place right now. Although some balance changes I don't really like. Stuff like, oh, we're gonna nerf the pets, so, you know, supports will have more roles. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna nerf supports as well, so you're gonna die more. However, they buffed vitality and wisdom, so you can regen your HP, regen your MP more. Stuff like that. You know, little stuff like that. And last, but definitely not the least, my favorite game of all time so far, Summoner's War. Summoner's War has, I'd say 2020 for Summoner's War is probably the best year ever for Summoner's War. The 6-year anniversary for Summoner's War is bonkers, and it's beautiful. It's so good. Everyone gets 100 mystical scrolls, which means you get summon 100, you know, nat 3s to nat 5s, and a free legendary scroll, which is a free nat 4, and a free transcendent scroll, baby. Transcendent scroll basically means you have a guaranteed shot to get a Nat 5 or an SSR, whatever gamer used to. And not just that, 2As or Second Awakenings. Second Awakenings are I can't even say. I'm speechless. It's single-handedly the best content in the game so far. I feel like stuff like RTA needs a bit of remodeling, maybe some reworks. RTA is really kind of dying, I'd say. A lot of people complain about RTA having a lot of bots, which is, true, honestly. Now let's head on to my plans on this YouTube channel. A lot of new videos are going to be coming out because I have a new PC, just that I mentioned earlier. It's really good. It's running really soft and smooth and fast, and it's a way better computer than the computer that I had back then. This computer can run Genshin Impact at max quality settings. But I don't really like max quality settings, so I customized it a bit. The laptop before this can't even play Genshin, let alone run it. It can't run Genshin Impact. It can't even run Realm of the Mad God. But this absolute beast of a computer is really good, I would say. Even though it's a mid-range PC, it's not a low-end. It's not even a high-end either. It's doing really good, and it's doing its job really well. There are Realm of the Mad God BPE videos coming out soon, and I'm really hyped to post that video and edit it and all that, and show you guys the experience I had with my PPE. It's an Archer PPE, so don't tell anyone. It's an Archer PPE, and so far the luck is really good. So I hope I wouldn't die so soon. So I'll only be posting that video either when I die or when I live so long, I have so much loot and all that. But I'll also be posting Among Us videos soon. There's actually a video in the editing scene right now, so that might be the next video being posted. But who knows, man? I'm not a time traveler. Next video might be Minecraft. Minecraft has a lot of content lately that you can do, but so far I have a lot of comments suggesting me playing Minecraft's RLCraft mod, not necessarily on YouTube, but on other social media platforms, stuff like Messenger, Discord, Twitter, sometimes on YouTube as well. A lot of people have suggested me to play RLCraft because, well, as you all know, I'm pretty good at survival. Come on, guys, I'm really good at survival. If you want any other games, you can go ahead and suggest some games if you want. A lot of people have suggested a few games in the Discord server, so if you want to suggest some games, you can comment down below, or you can join the Discord. The invite link is in the description down below. 2020 isn't that bad after all. It's still bad. It's kind of ass, honestly. But let's be honest, a lot of people really like this, especially the introverts of the society. A lot of people liked go on quarantine. A lot of people liked the online classes. They didn't need to wake up early in the morning, take a bath, take a cold bath, freezing cold bath, and then rush. All that stuff that you only have to do if you have to travel to go to class. Although, there are a lot of new norms that are being implemented now and recently. A lot of people aren't really used to this kind of normal. A lot of people have been pushed to outside their comfort zones. A lot of people have to, work at home instead of going out and doing their own routines. But so far, a lot of people have settled towards the new norm. A lot of people have probably generated their own germophobia or being germophobic to an extent. I have definitely become more cautious about my surroundings. I have to wash my hands a lot, and I have to use the alcohol a lot, and I have to keep my hands clean, especially when I have to touch my face, because, well, I have glasses so far, but it's all good. It's really good to me, at least. I hope you guys are having a great year. 2020 is rough, and I know it's going to be better. I do hope that 2021 would be like this, although 2021 is slowly approaching, and we're all holding still, you know. And as the end of this video, I would like to dedicate this video to a friend of mine that has fallen and has been a veteran of life itself. He has taken his own life because he couldn't do it anymore, and he didn't have a lot of reasons to live. I tried my best to, be there for him, but we were too late. He was a good man. He was a great man. He was absolutely fantastic. He's one of my best friends. I go to him a lot because he has a lot of good things in his mind, and I really like talking to him, and he's just fantastic. He's like one of your friends that you would go around just cause they're fun, they're all that. This is for you, Gerald. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching.